Guys hear me? Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm just checking my iPad to make sure I'm good to go. Okay, here we go. So you've got a bird's eye view of what we are doing with this tier tray. So like I said, it's going to be a couple different projects over the next couple days. And so for right now, we'll pull this apart and I can show you exactly what we're doing. So I've got a couple different things that I have in mind for our tier tray. These are very inexpensive. I'm not going to say where I got them from, but their logo is like a bullseye. So they have a specific section where they have pretty cheap, reasonable things for you to decorate your home. So let's pull this apart so you guys can see. So what I'm going to be working on today is our beads with our chockable chips that I just cut a hole out of here and added the ribbon to it. So we're actually going to chalk on this with our transfer from our catalog that is called Sprinkled with Love. I couldn't read that for a second. So it's already been used. It's the cutout pieces. Hello, Jessica. So it's got the different pieces in here that we're going to use, and we're going to embellish our little chalkable chip with it and then drape that from our tiered tray. I thought this is cute too. This is another transfer that I just grabbed out. This is our cut apart heart, so I figured let me keep that off to the side because we may want to use that at some point. So basically, hello from upstairs. Basically, I just got these cute little succulents. You can see that they're just a couple dollars, and I thought that they would be cute on the top. Again, these are all like 3 and under kind of, or 5 and under kind of prices. So we got a cute little candle and one of our little trays here, which is perfect to act as a riser within our tray. And then a little bit of greenery on the bottom of our tray. So I'm just going to take everything off so you guys can see. A little wooden house, that's going to be an upcoming project. And I'm just going to turn it sideways so you guys can see. It's literally just a 2-tiered tray. And then I just added the greenery here just to give it a little something down here at the bottom. And then, again, you can use these little trays to put anything you want in there. But the projects and just some little cheapy little embellishments that I thought were cute. So our projects that we're going to do to add to our tier tray are going to be 3 things. So I'm going to attempt my hand at a gnome, and we've kind of started. I watched a little video on it, and so we're kind of starting. That's going to be another project. But for today, what I thought we would get started with is a simple little embellishment on our chockable chip. So we will grab our sprinkled, why do I keep wanting to say something else? It's Sprinkled with Love. So let's see what we have in here and what might be fun to chalk on here. I kind of wanted to keep it to a pink and teal because I have the teal little stand here, and this is kind of like a little mint teal sort of color. So we're going to keep the colors in our tray to pink and teal for Valentine's. So what we're going to do is find something that we love to put on here. Oh, I love that. I love you. That's so nice. I like that. Just for You, Love Bug, XOXO. Sprinkled with Love. There it is right in front of my face, and I still screwed it up. Be My Valentine. We have To My Valentine. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, it's our little drama llama. You're a llama fun. Hugs and Kisses. And then February 14th. So as I was just going through these, I kind of changed my mind. I'm kind of thinking that I want to go with just, and the reason I'm going with this one is because I'm actually going to take this tiered tray into work. Since I have really no place to put things, that's where it's going to go. I kind of am thinking, oh, let's decorate for my office because I'm not able to decorate my home just yet until we have one. So let's keep it kind of simple with just Happy Valentine's Day. I think that's kind of the way to go. And because we're doing the teal and pink colors, we'll go ahead and do that. Now this transfer has been used, so it does have sticky. I'm not going to fuzz it because I don't really feel like I need to. The stickiness is there. It's going to hold our transfer in place, but it's not quite sticky enough that I need to fuzz it. And you'll kind of get used to that, knowing how things feel, whether or not which surfaces you need to fuzz your transfers on. Like, for example, for when you're using it on wood, which we're going to be doing here, you don't really need to fuzz your transfers as much, especially when you're inking. You don't want to fuzz your transfers because you want a nice tight seal. So what I was thinking we would use is our Couture Teal. Perfect. So let's go ahead and get that opened. So when you have your new chalk paste, you want to make sure that you're getting a nice yogurt-like consistency. If you're not, if it's feeling a little thick like this one is currently, what we'll do is just add a little bit of water to it. So let's move this over here. We're going to get our awesome multi-tool, which is perfect for this. You can actually use this side to actually chalk it and this side to stir your paste. So let's go ahead and stir our paste. And you can feel when you're stirring it that it feels a little thick. So then just stop and go ahead and spritz a little bit of distilled water. We always want to use distilled water with our chalk paste. And then just be careful when you're stirring it around so that the water doesn't splash out. And then once you get the water in there, you can really start to stir it nice and vigorously until you get it to that consistency that you're looking for, which is kind of like, see how it's dripping from the spoon? That's kind of what you're looking for. It's like a yogurt or not quite marshmallow fluff, but like a yogurt or cake batter kind of consistency. So that is perfect. I'm just trying to clean up the sides of my jar here. I'm going to use one of our cute little handy, oh, actually, you know what, I'm not, because I'm going to use that for white. I'm going to use that for something else, and I'll show you in 1 second. These are going to be in our brand new catalog, and these are awesome. They come in a 24 pack, I want to say. I have to double check on that. But these are awesome for our next project for our house. So I'll show you what we're going to use those for. They're also great for paste packets, by the way. But let's go ahead and just chalk this one real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and grab one of my mini squeegees, get a little bit of chalk paste on here. A little goes a long way. You see I don't have very much on there, but if I have too much, I can always scrape it off and put it back into the jar. So we're only going to cover the silk screen area. That's all we need to worry about. And that little bit did the job perfectly. I'm just going to go back over and get any excess, because all that excess, I want that to go right back into my jar. And then I just kind of get that away from the edges. I like to try to push down the chalk paste back into the jar. That way we don't get little crusties around the side there. Okay, perfect. Let me grab a paper towel to set this on, because I don't want to set it on my tray, because I'm going to use that for my white chalk paste in a minute. So let's set that down here. And I just got a heap of paste on my hand. Okay, let's close that jar up. You want to make sure that your jars are closed so that they don't dry out. Just clean up. You can see that our chalk paste will come off with a little bit of water. As you can see, I've gotten it. I got it on my hand, but I'm going to show you, look, it comes right off with water. So no worries. And even if you get it on your clothes, it's going to come right off with that as well. Okay, let's peel off our transfer from our chockable chip. Look how pretty. Oh, I love the pink and the Couture Teal. That is so pretty. The color combination is pretty awesome. Perfect. That is exactly kind of what I had in mind. So awesome. Let's dry that off real quick. You could let this dry on its own, and that's perfectly fine. It will take about 4 minutes. I'm just speeding up the process so I don't accidentally smudge it. It just takes a couple seconds with the heat tool. You can use a heat tool or a hair dryer. So there we go. Let's put that back off to the side. And that should be nice and dry now. I can run my hands all over that, and that's going to stay there until I decide that I want to change it out. So if I want to change out my colors, I'm just going to change out the ribbon maybe for St. Patty's Day, and I'll put a cute little St. Patty's design on here. Keep it simple. So then we can just kind of drape that off of our tray. How cute. And then what we're going to do with our little house here, did you guys know that you can paint with our chalk paste? I don't know if you knew that or not. So let's go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do is grab a little bit of our white chalk paste. I'm just going to paint this white, and then I'm kind of deciding what I'm going to do on here. I'm not quite sure yet. So what I'll do is I will get a little scoop of our chalk paste and put it onto my tray. These things are going to be lifesavers, let me tell you. It's awesome for painting. Okay. I'm going to water this down just a little bit, just to paint. Not too much. I am just using regular water. I'm just going to spritz just a little bit in there. And this is just watering it down to make it like paint. Okay, I'm just giving that a quick stir. And that just watered it down just enough so that I can go ahead and paint my little house here. Let's get another paper towel so we can set this under our house. I'm thinking maybe one of the Chalkable chips might go on here too, or one of the other transfers that we have, which is super cute, the cut apart hearts. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to use, but we're just going to prep this in anticipation of our next project. So let's go ahead and paint it. I'm just getting a little foam brush, make it nice and simple. So we're going to go ahead and just pick up a little bit of that from our tray, and easy peasy, we're just going to paint it with our chalk paste. Okay, just pull that straight down. And that's going to give it a little bit of a white distressed look. That's really all there is to it, guys. Now, when you are going to want to chalk a design on here, you definitely want to wax it because you've used the chalk paste. This way, once we let this dry, we'll wax it, and that way when we put our transfer down, our transfer won't stick and pull up the white paint, chalk paint that we used, chalk paste, sorry, that we used to paint our little house. How easy is that? A little bit goes a long way, guys. So what I'll do is off camera, I'm going to finish painting this guy out, and then we'll come back with our part 2 of our tier tray. We'll chalk our little house, and we're gonna put together a cute little gnome to go into our, it'll be my first attempt at a gnome, so bear with me on that one. I'm just learning how to do it now, but they're super cute and fun, and they look really cute in your little tier tray. So that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed our quick little Happy Valentine's tier tray project, and we'll be in for part 2 to finish up our house and to work on our gnome. And if you have any questions, or if you'd like to learn more about Chalk Couture, just type me below, and I will definitely reach out to you. I have a VIP group that I would love to get you into. If you're interested in that, just type VIP. I do specials in that VIP group. I will post a finished pic, and I'll also put the link to my online stores in the comments below, so that if you're interested, you can just hop right on that link and check out some of the awesome items in our current catalog, which, P.S., some of those items that I put a post earlier, I think 2 days ago, with a list of all of the items that are going to be retiring from that catalog. So if you see something, please, please, please get it now, because even though we say they're going to be ending on January 31st, my hunch is that a bunch of them are going to sell out way sooner than that. So, and once they are gone, they are gone. So just keep that in mind, okay, guys? All right, I will talk to you later. Have a fantastic Saturday, and I will see you soon. Bye.